Hello guys, welcome Sunday afternoon. I'm sending you guys so much love. Listen, so I had a message today that said, be still and love with no words. However, I'm on here on a live video, and so you guys are probably thinking, all right, so if you're being still with no words, then why are you on a live video with me right now? Well, love pours in. Love pours in. I'm gonna give this a minute. I'm gonna let some love pour in. If you guys are watching me right now, there is a great woman that pumped me up today, right? So invite your friends, invite whoever needs some love. If you guys know somebody that needs some love, I think there's a little invite button and you can go on there and you can invite them. Because that's what we're talking about today, guys. We are talking about love in my video. There's a great woman today and she fired up my soul. Her name is Angela Mia White. If you have Facebook, like you guys are all on here, look her up and check her out. She has a really awesome way to explain to you guys what is happening in the planet and why you're feeling certain things that you're feeling, why you're feeling like you need to push out. Hello, Mark. There are all kind of things going on. So please know right now, if you're feeling crazy, I'm sending you so much love. I have so many friends that are sending you so much love. The vibration is lifting in love, and this is what we're feeling, right? So we're getting rid of old fears. So there's all kind of old fears that we've had in our lives that have held us back from being our best self. So if you're feeling right now like you've been held back from being your best self, that's the fear. It's holding you back. It's time to face your fears. Get around good people who love you. So when you're facing your fears, they can fill you up with love. Because when you're letting go of these fears, you want to come in and you want to fill that space with love. Because if you don't fill that space with love, what's going to happen is that fear is going to creep right back up on you. You know, it's easy. It's really easy to go back to our fears, guys. I do it too. I want you to know that I do it too. You know, this shift has been coming for a long time. So I felt it for the past 10 years. But just recently, the shift got way more intense. So, you know, the vibrations on the planet are lifting, guys. So if you're feeling crazy, if you're feeling out of sorts, please know that you're okay. Fall into love. Do things that you love. Be around people that you love. Eat what you love. Live what you love. This is a time to do this. Listen, life can be rough, guys. Life can be so rough. Life can be rough. Things you want sometimes can fall apart. Things that you love sometimes can just get busted up, and it hurts. It hurts. But love makes it all worth it, though. So did you guys ever have something really, really bad that happened and you're sitting in the doo-doo? That's what I call it, guys. And then you're sitting in the doo-doo, and then right from that doo-doo, something great happens. And you're like, wow, that was great. That's what it is, guys. So when I talk about the lotus flower and how the lotus flower blooms in the mud, it blooms in the mud. So you have all this dirt and mud, and you don't think anything can live in that. But this beautiful flower grows up from that place. You're okay. If a beautiful flower can grow from mud, this is real stuff. You are okay. There's beautiful that's going to come up. So whatever you've been through, it's going to make and create where you go, where you head. Everything that you've been through that hurts you gives you gas to go forward. It makes you who you are. It gives you your passion. It gives you that pleasure. It fills you up with love. When you're filled up with the love that's in you, when you let that just roll around, just limitless, effortless, you don't even have to try. That's what I'm trying to help you with. It's not perfection. I told you guys, perfection is perception. So, you know, my neighbor might think that they're perfect because they have the best car and a husband and everything. And then, you know, you can come over to my perception and I think we're perfect in here. I got my 2 sisters. I got all of our kids. There's so much love in our home. So please, please, please quit all this perfection, all this judgment. If you're facing fears, message me. Message some of my friends. They're really great. We're all facing fears right now. So this vibrational shift, it got us really facing fears and really looking at stuff about ourselves maybe that we don't like or that we want to change. And you are okay. Trust and believe that love is in the air for you. It's a vibration. You can just ride it out. You don't have to be there. So if you're in a stuck space, if you're in the doo-doo, it's up to you to get out. You can't keep, everyone messages me like, Sarah, get me out of this place. Sarah, get me out of this place. Guys, I'm here to tell you in love that I had to do a lot of hard work. I had to put in a lot of time. I had to write out a lot of things. I had to meditate. I had to feel the effects of what did that do for me. I had to learn how to ground and center. I had to think and attract the things that I wanted more of in my life. I know what it's like to sit in the doo-doo and want these things that you want. I know, because I was there. I was in the mud. I was in the doo-doo. But from that place, I thought of teachers and things that weren't really existing in my life at that time. So my life was very chaotic, and from that chaos, I was able to imagine love. And the more that I learned, the better that I got, guys. So when I first started out, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know it for real, if I was thinking roots into the ground and if that was doing anything. So, you know, if you guys catch me on Always Think Up, Monday through Friday, I try my best, I really do, to put out a grounding post. And it's called Gratefully Grounding, and I do it every morning because I do it every morning. But however, I do it every morning, every time I do a massage or energy work on people, anytime somebody comes into my space and I feel a little off, every evening before I fall asleep, because of how important I saw what it did for my life. So, you know, when I started doing this, I felt silly. I felt silly like all of you. So, you know, I closed my eyes and I put my roots into the ground, and I'd be like, all right, now this is like the silliest, craziest thing I've ever done in my life. But I did it, and I would breathe, and I'd be like, I'm not really sure if that did anything, but sorry guys, I'm just gonna keep living. You know, and I've known about this for quite some time, and I'm so guilty like all of you. I didn't do it for a really long time, and I just thought, oh, they won't know. It's not about them who knows. It's about you and what are you getting from this, right? So then, you know, life is really crazy, and it shakes you up, and it sends you somewhere where you have to do this, right? So I used to think, thank you for your love too, Ruben. I used to think this was silly. And, you know, I kept that to myself. I didn't tell my teachers and the people that I worked with. And I would just be like, you know, I wonder if why they're having me do this. Hello, Chrome Dome. Mwah. And then I got a job doing something else, and they came up with, they wanted me to teach a grounding, centering, and meditation class because it was so important. And so I was like, oh shoot, I better really start doing this more. I was doing it a little bit leading up to that, of course, that's what got me there, but I didn't do it fully until they made me. Oh my gosh, Chakra Convention, Cass, I love that you were there. Mwah. You know, I was really thinking about you yesterday, Cassie, and this is one of my best friends from when I was a wee little girl. You know, in this energy lately, I don't know if you guys know, but it's taken you back a long time ago and into old things and how you used to feel and trying to remember that place. You know, when Cassie and I used to run around, I was so in love with life, I didn't even know. I was a kid, and, you know, I try to teach you guys to love like a kid, because when you're a kid, you don't think about the bills, you don't think about the taxes, you don't think about the crap that you can't fix. You're just like, yeah, whatever, my friend's over here, I want to go play in the mud. That's it, right? So guys, listen, stuck in nasty New Jersey. Oh, I love New Jersey. They pump your gas for you. You don't know how lucky you are. I have a funny story about that. I'll share it with you one day, but I learned the hard way. I almost got tackled at the gas pumps. But I said to the guy, hey, I mean, I wish that they would do this in Pennsylvania, so when it's really cold, I pull up at the gas pumps and the little guy just runs out. I'd tip you every time. I really would. But getting back to Cassie, you know, that was a time in my life where I wasn't afraid. I was a kid. I didn't have very many worries, and I was going through a lot of different things. And, you know, she was there with me for everything that I have been through and went through, and we're still friends today, and that's amazing. That's a blessing to have, guys. So if you have people in your life from when you first came out still, you know, love on them and tell them, you know, I don't tell Cassie enough how much I love you. I love you. She's a big part of the reason the woman I am today, the love that I give out today. You know, a lot of that is from my best friend. Hello, Mark in Michigan. So when you're in love right now, when you're in life, I call it love, and you're having a hard time, think back to a time of your Cassie. Think back to a place where there was just so much love rolling around, and that's all you could think about at that time. So if you can think back to a really good place like that, that's really amazing. I love you too, boo. And that's what I was thinking about. I was taking a walk, and her and I used to always take walks, and I thought, you know, boy, life has changed, but I really do love it. Hello. I can't say your name, but Kim, I love it. But Kim, I don't know. I love all of the love on here, guys. Listen, when I come on here to do videos, I want to tell you first. I want to tell you, I'm not on here to tell anybody what to do. I'm not on here to convince anyone to follow me. You know, the things I love are the things I love. Hello, Maryland. I love Maryland. That's where they have the good crabs. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I do always think up, check me out, check out my friends. Everyone's really great. If I haven't seen you before and I don't know you, please message me and tell me what you do. Tell me how you give out love. Guys, that's what I'm into, and that's why I did this video today. So, you know, I'm not here to tell you what to do. However, you know, I always talk about the 2 roles. What are the 2 roles I always talk about with Always Think Up? Fall in love with yourself and fall in love with everything else, right? Because there's nothing else better than that. That doesn't pay me. That doesn't make me better. That doesn't fill my gas tank. That doesn't raise my baby, you know, but what it does do is the more that I can get someone else to fall in love with themselves, the more love is going to fill the planet, right? So on Facebook Live is such a really great place because I have friends from all over the world. I have friends right now that are sleeping and that they'll watch me when they wake up. How great is that, right? So we are at a really great time in life where we can pop on these lives. We can give out so much love. You know, I just looked back last night to my first video, my first live video. Does anybody that watches me, does anyone know what my very first live video was? If you do, happy to see you. Oh, thank you. All right, so I'm waiting to see if anybody knows the answer. Don't go cheat. You have like 3 seconds because don't go back and get off my live and then cheat. I'm looking at the number. My first live video was wild. It was rough, right? I was working hard all day. I just lost so many people that I loved. I was in the doo-doo, y'all. I was down in the doo-doo. I'm out on my porch. I'm getting ready to do a haircut, and this bird flies into my window and creams my window, right? And then he pops all the way back in the thing, and he's sitting there and he's bugging and he's shaking, and my haircut's coming, and I'm like, oh my gosh, please, no, I've had enough. I can't do this. And so then I thought, hold on a second. I want to tell people how important it is to pray, right? Because through losing all the people that I was losing, I was feeling low and I needed love, right? So I just started praying and praying and praying and praying, and energetically all these things in my life were happening, and it was wild, right? And it's you know, you can't find words a lot of times for these things. So you know, I love to hear people do lives and stuff like that because they say that too. So, you know, I try to explain in all my lives, you know, when you guys message me, I love your messages and I think they're beautiful. And I try to group them together to explain how more than one thing can be one, you know, the same. It's really hard sometimes to find words for this energy that I speak of, right? It's Christ consciousness. It's energy. It's the vibration that we're in. This is why this stuff seems familiar but unsure and all of these things, right? So I put my very first live, nobody guessed it, was healing the bird, right? And so I said, please pray for Mr. Yellowbird, right? And I looked up some things on Google about, you know, what to do to keep him safe. I did some energy work and healing work on him. And next thing you know, by the time I got done doing the haircut, Mr. Yellowbird was ready to go see his friends. You guys, well, this is not my first live video, love, but you can go all the way back and you can look. Mwah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Listen, all that wasn't to show off. I had no makeup on. I was a wreck. I was crying like all day that day. I was in the doo-doo, right? But that was just to put love out there, to let love come back into me. And that's what happened, guys. So, you know, I put that little love out there. And from that little live video, I think it was like 7 minutes or something, I met so many new people. So many people started to message me and say things to me. And, you know, those very first people, those very first messages, you all have no idea what you mean to me, because even though I didn't say, hey, listen, I just lost so many people that I love. Hey, I cried all day long. I'm so lonely from these people that I just lost. I didn't say any of that. A bird crashed into my window and I just simply got on with love. And I just simply asked everyone to give that bird love, right? And from doing that, and not sitting there in the doo-doo and hoping that somebody comes and sees me in the doo-doo, by giving love instead, I rocked my own world, right? So from the doo-doo, I gave love, and my world got rocked, guys. My life changed. You know, the people that I lost, you know, their energy will never go away, and they'll always be with me, and they'll, you know, they taught me great life lessons. However, you know, through giving out love, I learned that, you know, the places where you lose love, you need to come and fill it back up with love, right? So, you know, I had these empty places in my life. I had these voids in my life, right? I lost so many really great people. I love you too, Asia. I love you too, Jana. Share, invite your friends. Please have everyone catch this love. I'm sending out 528. You guys know me. I got positive vibration on. It's pretty high. We're in the 959s up here, guys. I want to really remove your negative thoughts, help you. I want you to know, own your life, own your heart. You know, when your heart and your third eye, they're so important. You know, a lot of people bang me off track about that. Listen, you can't move me in love anymore. You know, that was another thing I wanted to tell you guys in my video. Love is making me so strong, guys, that you can't move me. So, you know, I was out here and I would run out to give love. I love you, Vicky. I love you so much. Listen, I'd run out and I'd give love, and then somebody would hit me back in the face and say, well, what about God? Or what about this? Or what about that? Or what about those people? And I would get timid and I would walk away and I would go away from everyone. Not anymore, guys. I filled that space with love. Oh, thank you so much. I think you're awesome too. Please share this with anyone who needs any kind of love. Please, all of you, share this with whoever you think needs love. I have so many friends. I post so many stuff. I just put love on my page. That's what it's about. It's about love. Anything that's going to help anybody find some sort of love right now in nature, in life, in your heart, in your crazy changes in your movements. That's what I'm here for, guys. I don't know how this got in me. I don't know. It's been here for a long time, and just I'm not scared anymore, right? So I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I am here to plant seeds, guys. So if you're my friend and you know me, you know I'm constantly planting seeds. Like, what are we gonna do? Great, you know? So like in my planting seeds, I tell you guys, I love you. I love you. So these are things that you can also do too, right? So I didn't always say I love you. I didn't always say that. I was really, really, really shut off in this love space, right? So somebody out here right now might be shut off in this love space. Start slowly to tell people that you love them. Start slowly to tell you that you love you, right? Adam, thank you. Trust the feelings inside of you. So do you get this feeling inside of you every time you're around this individual, or every time you go to work, or something like that? Start to honor that feeling inside of you. Start to trust it slowly. Sometimes it feels awkward, right? So you might feel like you hate work and you're like, whoa, this is totally not me, right? So if you're feeling that, I'm gonna tell you right now, put your feelers out. Look for another position. Look for something else different. That is your insides telling you, listen, hon, this is not where you're supposed to be. Fall in love with yourself more to know where you're supposed to go. This all ties into each other. Be now. Be in the now. Be present in the now. Don't be at the store wishing that you were sleeping. Don't be with your friends wishing you were by yourself, wishing you were with a woman of your dreams, whatever. When you're wishing other places, listen, I do a lot of mind work. But being present in your now is humongous, right? Because no matter what you say, if you say pray or whatever you say, we're constantly all sending up prayers. Whether you believe or not, that's up to you. I don't care. But you're always wishing for something. You're always sending something up, right? Where does it come out? Where do you see it? You see it in your now moment. So if you're not now, if you're wherever you are and you're wishing you were somewhere else or whatever, you're going to miss your answer. You're going to miss the answer. You know, these prayers, they're answered through humans, through people, through strangers, through interactions on the street, in the park, wherever. That's where these things come from. Eat clean. 80-20, I tell my friends. I'm not going to call them clients anymore. I'm going to call them friends. You know, I'm learning stuff from everybody. Mwah, thank you for the love, right? Eat clean. Eat clean. Prayer and intention, yes. When you eat clean. All right, so I understand a lot of people are busy. A lot of people are living this crazy life. You know, I started to get a lot of energy work and my body changed. I couldn't eat the things that I used to eat. It would just come right out. So the reason why I eat clean is because I have to eat clean. Now, every once in a while, do I crave a steak? Yes. Every once in a while, do I eat pizza with my crew? Yes. Lately, I haven't because I've been fasting, but, you know, that's another thing for me. When I fast, I don't mean for you to fast. I do it for me. I do it for the reasons that I do it for. You know, I have a lot of really great friends that teach me a lot of really great stuff. You know, today, actually, the man who brought me this fast today is his birthday. So if you guys want to send him some birthday love, just to put birthday love on there, mwah, I'll send him a little kiss for his birthday. Listen, he was a stranger. He came into my life and he fed me love, right? So sometimes if you guys are blocked off to strangers, you're not going to get your love, right? So I have a lot of people out here blocking off all these strangers. A lot of my greatest love comes from strangers, guys. I know there's a lot of creeps. I know there's a lot of chaos. You can feel it, right? So when somebody comes into your life and they're love and they're a stranger, be open. You can learn from them. I guarantee it. So, you know, if you're not eating clean, I don't blame you. Just try to put it into your life. When I say eat from the light, what I mean is raw food that's grown from the sunlight, because what that does is when you chew it up and you eat it, that puts that inside of you. So the light that you're looking for, the light that you're wanting, the energy, the Christ consciousness, that energy, if you eat these raw foods, it goes into you. So it doesn't happen right away. It isn't like this atomic bomb, but you start to be able to love yourself better. You start to be able to trust in the feelings that you're having. Like, okay, this might be crazy, but I feel it and I know it's right because I'm eating from the light, because I'm grounding into the earth, because I'm paying attention. That's why I trust it. Love unconditionally. Quit trying to make people be what you want them to be. Quit with your sister, quit with your mother, quit with your best friend, quit with your husband. Quit trying to do that. That is not love, guys. Listen, love unconditional. Love them whoever they are. Love them whatever they've been through. Love them wherever they're going. Sometimes we cannot control people. Love is unconditional. You can't just only love me if I'm saying what you want. You can't just only love me if I wear your favorite color. You can't just only love me if I stay this way, because I'll never just stay this way. Change is the only thing that's guaranteed, guys. Quit not loving because something is not the way that you want it. That's not fair. Love your family, right? So some of us, you know, our families aren't with us anymore. We had to build families. Some of us, we do have our family. Make a family. If you have a family, love your family. If you don't have a family, make a family that you love. Make a family. You can make a family. You can put together an amazing family. Like I said, listen, guys, I don't have the man and the woman that lives in the house and the dinner's at 6 and all of that stuff. No. My life here is kind of more like Charmed. We have me, I'm the oldest sister, my baby sister, and my middle sister. One of them lives with my other sister lives with her boyfriend across the way, but we all live here together with our kids. So it's like our kids have 3 moms, right? You know, if there's not one seeing something, there's another. It doesn't matter how you build your family as long as the structure is love. It doesn't matter if you're a woman and a woman loving each other. Listen, I give you love. It doesn't matter if you're, you know, if you're a single mom. You know, I'm putting together this really great women's group. This is coming up, but if you're a single mom, you know, message me, because we're single moms. So what we did was we created a space that will help us live and thrive and not just survive. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Love nature, fall in love with nature however you can. Me, I love all of it. I love the sea, I love the ocean, I love all of it. Find your place to love it. You know, there's 5 elements. You got your water, you got your fire, you got your metal, you got your earth. I don't even know what's going on. Dig in somewhere there. Go into nature, feel into nature. Nature is trying to talk to us. So, you know, guys, that's another place I really send a lot of love, especially in my area. We have so much drilling. Angela was talking about Avatar, and I'll tell you, that's what I see here. It hurts my heart so bad that they're just ripping trees out all where I'm from, and they're tapping into the earth to get this what's good, and I just think of the earth as alive, guys. So please send so much love out to my area and all these areas that are affected by this drilling and this, you know, these greedy people looking for this stuff out of our ground, and they say that they're gonna make it better, but now we're having earthquakes, and now the earth is just like, what the heck are you doing to me? Send out so much love for that, right? Love differences. You know, we're all so different. Fall in love with your differences from people. One of my really great girlfriends on here said, you know, why don't people add people who are different than them? And I said, it's just fear. Fear of what they don't know. That's all it really is. Fall in love with people that are different than you. That's been one of the best things I've ever done my whole life. And I did that my whole life. Anybody that I met was different. I would just try to learn from them and just try to see, you know, why do you do that? And what does it do for you? And, you know, a lot of the really cool things that I do in my life to ground and center and balance and feel good came from a lot of different cultures. And if I wouldn't have tapped into their differences and loved them for their differences, I wouldn't have learned all of this stuff. Now, all of it, do I like? No. But do I have to do it? No. I can still give them love even though they're different and I don't really like it, right? You know, I was just talking to one of my really great girlfriends the other day, and she's Southern, and I love people from the South. They're just so sweet. And she was talking about crab dinner that they had, and we were talking about crawfish. And you know, I love the South. I love their food. I love all of that, right? I love the culture. I love all of that. However, I will never in my life, mark my words, suck the crawfish head off and do all that. You know, I love you if you do that, but I will never do that. We have cricks around here, and we have crayfish, and that's what that reminds me of. And I just can't. Does it mean I don't love everybody who does that? No, I love everybody who does that. I just don't want to do it. Just like I will never eat frog legs. I'm not going to eat brains. I'm just not into all that. But if you're into all that, I love you anyways. If it does something good for you, teach me how to Dougie. I don't know. I'm still never going to do it. But if it helps you heal or something like that, or something weird helps you heal, tell me, and I'll definitely tell other people. Love your pain. Love your pain, guys. Love your pain, because your pain is there to move you. Your pain is there to bring you somewhere else. It's to push you. It's to drive you. It's to get your attention. It's trying to shake you up. Believe me. Believe me. Love your fears. Love your fears. God, I have so many fears. I'm telling you. And just recently, you know, with the masculine energy that was rolling through was just really weird. And you know, I have a lot of fears on that space. I'll talk to you a little bit about that later. But when these fears come up, it's because it's time to face them. It's because, you know, maybe there's the perfect teacher in there for you to face that fear, to make it a little bit easier for you. When you start facing fears, you start just, you know, dropping stuff off, the stuff that you don't need, and that helps you fill those places with love and fall in love better with yourself. Love balance. So if you don't feel balance in your life, try to get it. Try to love it. You know, fall in love with it. Throw that out there. I love balance. Even if you don't feel it, just write, I love balance. Fall in love with vibrations. 528, guys, you know me. Everything is a vibration. People always give out vibrations. Yes, Jana. Turn on the 528 on YouTube. Get on there, fill it, go in there, go roll around, write, paint, sing, whatever it is that you do. Love vibrations. Everything is a vibration. Love the vibrations that you feel. Love the vibrations that you give. Love is a vibration that you give. So when I say at 11:11, 12:12, send out love, that's a vibration. So a really great guy told me that, and I just been rolling with it. Every 11:11 and 12:12, I just send out so much love. 528. Maybe it's a specific place. Maybe it's just the whole entire collective consciousness. Wherever you want to send it, you can send it. Love tests. Love your tests. You know, we get these tests in our lives, and sometimes they're really rough and they're really tough. I get a lot of emails about tests, and people are so angry. Fall in love with your tests, guys. Your tests are there to move you. It's there for growth. Love like a child. You know, I say that all the time. Why? Because they didn't have to worry. Love that there's healing available. Love that your body knows how to heal itself. That's really the most amazing thing. Love the earth, man. Love the earth. Gaia, love the earth. I say ground and center every day, every time you can. You know, me, I love my family. I love my health, my community, my friends, my teachers. I love that I know how to attract abundance. I love that everything bad leads to something good. I love angels. I love chakras. I love healing. I love food from the light. I love that, you know, my dad wasn't there when I was little, and I got another dad and more family. You know, I love now that I have two dads. I love that my knee hurt for a really long time, and that I was really angry, so I can understand when my friends come to me and they want some healing work and they're angry, and I can understand that that's not them that's angry, that's the pain that's making them be angry, and that underneath that pain they do have love, and I just need to help them get rid of that pain so they can start living love like me. I didn't always live love. I was mad, I was mean. You know, I love that in my community when I was young, I didn't feel like I fit in. It kept me out of a lot of stuff that maybe I would have got involved in. And I love now that even though I feel like maybe I shouldn't fit in at all, I really do. And everyone in my community is really embracing, you know, this love and this healing work. And it's just really amazing. Mwah, thank you for the truth. I love that my friends have changed and stayed the same. I love that, you know, I have some friends from forever ago, and then I love that the ones that dropped off got filled up with brand new. And I love that every live video I do, I meet new friends. I love that new teachers and friends come out of every single moment of my life. I love that when I think I want to learn something, the teacher comes right to me. I love that when I think I want to love somebody, that person comes right to me. I love that I create my life. Guys, there's so much you can fall in love with. I'm telling you, man. I love holism. I love the body as a whole. I love everything it's connected. I love now that I know how to navigate that. If you feel off in your hips, I love that I know that it might come from your neck. If you're, you know, mad about this, I love that I can know that it's something else. I love reflexology. I love that you can touch any organ in your body through your feet. Holism, reflexology, energy work, all at its finest. Body work. I love body work. I love chiropractic. It changed my life. Chiropractic and energy work together, laws of attraction, all of that. My life changed. I love flowers. I love sun. I love the rain. I love that the rain washes everything off and makes it brand new the next day. I love to hear kids laugh. So whenever you are around a bunch of kids, you're normally yelling at your kids like, shh, 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 be quiet. Don't do that today. Let them laugh and hear that, and just close your eyes and just hear them laugh, because they don't care about what you care about. They don't know that the earth sucks right now. Just let them laugh and let that fill you up. I'm telling you. I love my imagination. I love that for my entire life I've had this crazy imagination that I could write down these crazy stories and go there and live there, and because your imagination creates your life. And so now I love that I learned that, you know, that great imagination isn't silly, that it's a creator. It helps me to create my life. I love motivation. I love motivated people. I love to motivate people who don't feel motivated. I love new friends. I love synchronicities. I love when things happen and you just remember something else, or you know, all of these things. I love affirmations. I love to write my I ams. I love to write what I want to be, where I want to go. I like to make goals for myself, small goals, big goals. I don't get stuck to them. I just love to make them, because then when I hit it, I can knock it off and do another one. I love the laws of attraction. I love that what you think is what you get. I love that also in that you can be still and not think of anything, and that's okay too. And that's really where you start to find stuff. I love change, guys. You know, and that's what we're doing right now. We're changing. The vibration on the earth is lifting. It's lifting to a feminine vibration, and that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. So, you know, Gaia, Mother Earth. Gaia is Mother Earth. Gaia is they say born from chaos, right? And so I thought that that was really cool. That was a cool synchronicity to me. You know, I have a daughter, she's 2. I wasn't planning on having babies. When she came, it was like, whoa, I wasn't ready for that. You know, her dad and I, we weren't really like this whole love thing like you guys think of. It was a lot of chaos in that space. I love you, Asia. Yeah. Share everything you love. Start popping things that you love on here, guys. That pumps me up. Just right. I believe me, I love it. So, you know, I named my daughter True Amor, right? And how cool to get here today to realize that maybe I did that because she was love that was born out of chaos. It was chaos. It wasn't like I imagined it at all. However, you know, the more and more that I learn and the more that I go through, you know, I love my space as a mom. I love to be her mom. I love that her dad is her dad. I love that she has both of us for balance. You know, Mother Earth is mother of all things. And so now she's lifting to a feminine vibration, coming from a very masculine vibration. So, you know, guys, for me personally, I know that lately what's been hitting me is, you know, how my energy works with the masculine, right? So, you know, I used to try to work hard because I thought that if you work hard, then you impress the masculine, right? And so, you know, when a man would meet me and fall in love and he would say, oh, wow, well, you know, you're pretty tough. You know, you don't really let me come in and love you. Well, I didn't think of love like that. I thought of love like, okay, well, you know, I work hard, respect that. You know, I pay the bills, I take the garbage out. You know, I do all of that stuff. And I was cutting off the man from being the man. And so lately this energy has been really making me face those issues that I have with the masculine. So, you know, what I did was I just ignored the masculine, shut it off, and kept moving. Well, now this energy is making me face that and face how I handle it, face how I think about it, face how I deal with it. And you know, it comes in so many ways. So, you know, it comes in dad form, it comes in friend form, it comes in brother form, it comes in all of these different forms to make you face the things that you have to face. So, you know, I'm sending you guys out so much love. I got my 2 rocks today. I got a little pink one and a little green one because we're on the heart. We're in the love. The love chakra is green. Yes, I do too. I really do. And you know, being a multi-dimensional being is amazing. If you feel it. If you don't feel it, then you feel stuck. We all are. We all are this love that I speak of, but you know, if you don't get rid of your fears and face the things in your life, then you kind of feel like life is pointless and stupid. You know, and then when you embrace this, then you go from that person and you see all the love that you can attract. It's like amazing, man. Like the things that happen in life are really amazing. And so I just want you guys to tap into this love. If there's something that I said that, you know, you're wanting to know more about, please message me anytime. You know, I'm just on here giving out love. I've been under attack a little bit with these guys, you know, thinking that because I come on here and talk about love and sex and things like that, that I want dates. I don't want dates. And, you know, I was getting ready to fold and go under a little bit and just stay out of the way. But you know, I want to give love. I don't want to stop. And I'm not going to let these people stop me either. So, you know, you just block them and keep it moving. Guys, listen, it's not, I'm here to give love, but giving love doesn't mean that I want to go on a date. It just means, you know, I love to make friends. I love to learn what you do, what you want to do, what you dream about, things like that. You know, as far as all that other stuff, I don't want it. You know, I love to meet people that love themselves. So, you know, if I'm helping you in any way and I'm coaching you, you know, I'll coach you to a point. But if you don't want it yourself, then I'm just going to kind of let it alone and fill that space up with love. I'm not here to make you do any of this. You know, love doesn't make you do it. You know, love is patient, love is kind. You know, whatever you want to do, you can do. But if it's not for me, then believe me, I'm going to love myself and know to be enough to know I'm just going to leave that alone. And I want you to do that too. If you love something and it keeps hurting you, tuck away from it for a second. There is a big difference from love and sex. I'm happy. I love all. Yes, yeah, there is a big difference. You know, love is unconditional. So, you know, And sex is supposed to be sacred. So love is unconditional and sex is supposed to be sacred. And so if those two things, if you don't understand what I mean in that, then that's the problem. You know, you got all these sexual energies mixing around here with one another, and then it's just so easy to say, oh, hey, that person's crazy, or this is crazy, or whatever. You know, hey, did you ever think it's crazy to share your sexual energy with everyone? I mean, I made some mistakes in my life, but they made me feel crazy. So do you feel crazy? Do you feel that if you're going through that? You know, a lot of people are feeling the feeling of sex, which is sacred, and then they're just going and they're releasing. And then they can't figure out why they get these terrible diseases in their root, in their gut, in the lower area, right? So if you're just feeling sex and releasing, something's going on in your energy, man. Get that stuff balanced out, because that's sacred. You know, you should honor that sex feeling and bring it up and create ideas from that place. It's not always just to release. It's not always to release. I just do this for love, guys. I just do this for love. I talk about sex because, you know, sex is love. Really, sex is love. So, you know, people have no connection to sex anymore. They're just like, oh, hey, whatever. Yeah, I just want to sex them, and then that's it. And then they're tired, and then they're mad, and then the other person's crazy because they're wound up in all these other sexual energies. Guys, so listen, I want to tell you something real quick here at the end. So I have a lot of really big things going on with women. You know, women, ever since I had my baby, I used to not be able to stand women, but ever since I had my baby, I really respect the woman a lot more. You know, we go through a lot of stuff, and I have some really huge things coming out for you guys. You know, I do a lot of work with a lot of people, and there was one place that I kept getting stuck, and it's a big place, and it's a reoccurring thing, and it's constant. And if you are a friend of mine and I do work with you, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're not, and I got your mind wandering, message me. I don't know if you guys know, but us women, we go through it out here, right? There's a lot of things that we just have to suck it up and keep it moving. And so, ladies, I want you to know that I'm onto some big things for us. It's going to change the way that we live. It's going to change the way that we love. It's going to change the way that we see. You know, it's our root. We need it. Believe me, and it came right to me. I was laying in bed yesterday. You guys will never believe. Like, literally, this is why I say, you don't have to go anywhere to find the opportunity of your dreams, to find everything that you pray for. I was laying in bed, and an absolute stranger messaged me, and he was so fired up, right? He said, I've been watching your videos all night long. I know you are just going to love what I have in my bag. Mwah. And sure enough, you know, I didn't even let him get through the whole presentation, and I was like, whoa, like, I need 1 million of those right now. So just let you guys know, send me some love, because this love is about to get pumping out. So I've been working on a bunch of groups, and I think, you know, the two that are the most important are the ones that keep popping their heads up. So I've been working on some stuff with the helpers and the kids and the women, and we're rolling, guys. We're rolling in all those areas. So if you have any questions, please message me. thinkupolies@gmail.com is my email, or you can just message me right on here. Please feel free to share this with whoever you think needs some love. And like I said, I'm not on here to tell you what to do. There are a lot of people looking for this stuff right now. And if you're not one of them, that's okay. I love you anyways. All right, guys, we're all connected. Happy Sunday. One love. Mwah.